Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Today's video is a little different, longer, slower, more of a chill vlog style update on my outdoor goldfish tank. Life got busy, haven't done much maintenance in the past couple of weeks, so it's time to catch up. The fish are happy, but the water level needs topping off, life plants need a little bit of a cleanup. Nothing rushed, just an easygoing tank maintenance session. So grab a coffee or a tea, sit back, and enjoy the process with me. Hello and welcome back. It's been a while. And you can tell that I haven't been keeping up with the tank over the last, let's say 10 days or 2 weeks. I've been certainly feeding the goldfish and taking care of them, but I just haven't been taking care of the plants. Nor have I been keeping the water levels as high as they should be. It's been cool and dry here, so the water's been evaporating quite quickly, but the fish seem to be doing fine. And I've been feeding them and taking care of them, so don't worry about them. They're doing really well. But I need to pay some attention to the guppy tank. The guppies are doing okay. So I did have a problem. We'll talk about that. But right now I just need to do a little bit of cleanup on the tank, take out some of the floaters, and top off the water. But I fed the guppies this morning and they're doing okay. Same with the minnows. The water has evaporated quite a bit, so we'll get that filled back up. I fed them a little bit this morning, so they obviously are doing fine. I've been checking on them, and I do need to take some of the floaters out. So it's just really routine maintenance. Some changes in the tank. This plant here, I think it was a water sprite, pink sprite maybe. Some of it's okay, the other part's just kind of floating around in the tank, and the goldfish have just been pulling it apart. So yeah, I think I'll probably pull some of this out, clean it up. I cut back this grass here just because it was just kind of nasty. So already little shoots are coming up, so it's growing back quite a bit. The grass here is doing phenomenally well. It's very thick, new growth. It's doing great in that tank. So not gonna be changes there. But look at this. The water hibiscus, it's also known as a scarlet rose mallow, already growing shoots. It's got 2 shoots coming. So that's early, and they seem to be okay. So we'll see how that develops as time goes on. We'll clean up some of these floaters here. Goldfish have been eating on them. It's just some routine maintenance that I have not been doing, so no big deal. Nice to see the bonsai putting out some new buds, some new leaves. That's great. And again, this grass is doing really, really well. This plant is doing great. No buds yet, but certainly just continuing to grow leaves nicely. So not a lot to stress about. Everything is pretty good. We're gonna have rain over the next few days, so I'm not gonna fill it all the way up. I'll leave maybe an inch or so room for some of that rainwater to accumulate. Fish will love that. The goldfish will love when it rains. They get active. I should probably put some breeding mops just to see if I could get some goldfish. I've never tried that, but who knows? Might as well give it a go. Anyways, everything else seems to be good. It's just today's just a little bit of a maintenance day. And yeah. Lots of traffic today. I don't know what's going on. Lots of car traffic, lots of airplane traffic. It's just a noisy day. So I don't know if you can hear all of that, but I certainly do. And it's not great, but what can you do? And all I do really is just when I'm filling these tanks up, I just take from the Goldfish tank. All right, this is good water, so might as well just use it in these tanks as well. Doesn't take much to get them back. To be fair. Yeah, the fig's still doing well. It's a bit of an experiment, as you know. It was inside, now it's outside. Seems to be doing okay. So, the other plants, we'll just give them a little bit. These succulents do not need much. Like I said, we're gonna get some rain, so I'll just give them a little touch. That's all they need. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video where I took out this other filter box here, and I cleaned out the space, and I was going to put in another platform and put a new tank in there. Not a new tank, but I have a Rubbermaid 50-gallon tank that I use, or that I used to have. I was going to reuse it, and I was going to put it here. I'd build a platform and I was going to put that tank there, but I realized that it really didn't look very nice. And it was taking up this whole space. So if I'm going to take up this whole space, then honestly, I'm just going to maybe build an entirely bigger tank. I don't know. But anyways, I didn't like the platform, so I just put it in my garage. Maybe I'll dismantle it and use part of it later, but anyways, I did not use it. I'll see if I have a photo of it, I'll show it, and you can see what I'm talking about. Guppy tank doesn't need a lot of water, but I do try to keep it topped off. A couple weeks back, maybe 3 weeks back, I did a water change on the minnow tank, and maybe I'll do that here for the guppy tank. I did have a problem with this tank where when I was building out this platform, I had mistakenly unplugged the heater and not plugged it back in, and as a result, I lost some of my platinum guppies, unfortunately. So I have 2 of the tequila sunrise guppies. There's a couple minnows in there too, but that's it. 3 of my platinums did not make it, so I feel bad about that. But anyways, learned a lesson there. Need to be more careful when I make changes. I think I'm going to go out and grab a few more guppies just to fill the tank up a little bit. And we'll clean it up first. You can see the minnow right there on top, really hard, it's dark. I may capture those minnows and put them back in the main tank here. Give them some more space. We'll see. This really cracks me up. She is trying to capture the last bit of sun for today. That's Lila. Anyways, back to the tank. Let's clean some of this up. Cracks me up, whenever I stick my hand in there, the goldfish are cruising up to take a bite, see if I have anything for them. I'm probably going to do a fair amount of cleanup here. Overall, the lilies are doing quite well, flowering, which is nice. It's just a few of these need to be cleaned up, is all. Got to be careful with the camera here so I don't send it into the water like I've done in the past, which is kind of a bummer. But if it happens, it happens. I'll try to be a bit more careful. Here, let's see how it fits over here. Yeah, this is a little bit better. A little farther away from the water. Let's see how that works out. But you can kind of see some of the plants here. Some doing really well. Others, not so great. I'd say got a lot of algae. Well, let me rephrase that. I do not have a lot, but more than I would like. Look, I just about knocked the camera in there again. Not very good. Not very good. Probably taking out more than I need to, but look, springtime is coming soon, and these lilies are pretty hardy already as it is. So this will just give a little bit more space for the new shoots to come in. And yeah, I mean, look, let me show you. Already coming in. So I've got new leaf here, 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 here. This is going to be one of the longer ones like this. So these lilies, super happy with them. All right, so that's a little bit better. It still looks a little chaotic, but it's better in my opinion. Really interested to see how this goes. I mean, this just could be a very early blooming for this plant. I don't know if you call it a blooming or sprout or growth or whatever, but it is, no question about it. It is on its way early. We'll see if that continues. And see how this is just, the goldfish love it. They just love it. So I don't want to take it out. I don't think it looks great, but if they love it, man, I don't want to take it out. I just want to leave it for them. Let them do their thing. Okay, this plant is really doing well. It seems like I'm repeating myself constantly. This plant's doing well. This plant's doing well. Well, just see what it is. This is the, I don't know what the name of it is, but I call it the black licorice plant because if you rub the leaves, it smells like black licorice. It seriously does, so it's quite interesting. Yeah, let's get some water in the tank. Need to fill it up a little bit. Even though it's going to rain, and should rain quite a bit, we're going to get some water in here. Fish love the attention when I'm playing around with the plants when I'm out here. They love when I put fresh water in too. They just get more active, like to see what's going on. Smaller fish that I put in here are growing out quite a bit. The small white and red one getting much bigger. The shibunkin probably doubled its size. and the common goldfish that I've picked up from Petco, which always comes up first. This little one right here is probably, oh man, I think it's probably 5 times, 6 times where it started. Really growing well. So the commons grow very, very quickly. Very hardy. So if you're looking for an outdoor fish to start out with, man, the common goldfish, inexpensive, great, hardy fish. But yeah, lots of options. As you can see, I do like different colors. For sure the water dog is going to show up as soon as he hears the water. No doubt about it. So that's good. Got a little room for about an inch or so of rain. If it overflows, it overflows. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. It's just nice to see the fish doing well. I may put a camera in the water, but usually after I do a water change, the water gets a bit mixed up, a bit murky, not always a good experience. Let's clean this other tank up too a little bit, shall we? Just make sure that everything is good. I've shown this tank in the past, and minnows are just thriving in here. But as you might imagine, the floaters here, look at them. Unreal, look at this. Here, oops, sorry. Here, look at this. This is just the roots all combined together. It's really quite nice, but it's too much. And I do this every other week. Take this much out. It just grows right back. Tank itself's pretty good. A little too much algae in there, honestly. So you just pull it out. That's just not enough filtration. Probably overfeeding a little bit. A lot of direct sun. But it's nature. Just let it do its thing. Keep these fish alive. They are doing well. And it's a nice little ecosystem. Maybe I'll put a camera in here too. We'll see what it looks like. It's not very bright today, so I don't know, but maybe we will. I don't know. But yeah, I just needed to get some of those out. We'll do the same with the guppies here. As you can imagine, same scenario. Just first off, this plant is dominating, which is fine. That's fine. Here we go. Into the compost bin. But yeah. Just clean it up a little bit. They don't need all this. You've got plenty of places to hide in there. Yeah, I think I might run and grab some goldfish. We'll put a couple more goldfish in there. Just get that, let's get this tank thrive again. Oh, look at that big algae slice. Is it an algae slice? It's certainly a big blob of algae. So yeah, all right. Okay. Cleaned up a bit there. These plants are okay. I'm not going to mess with them today. I think I'm good now with these. Just give them a little bit more room to grow. Lilies have been really good. This has been a bit of a chaotic mess. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll leave it as is for now. Gives good coverage to the fish. And it's just, I don't know, maybe it's gross. I don't know, maybe it looks terrible. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not too stressed about it. I like having some coverage in here. So yeah, it's not great, but I do like to have coverage in the tank. We do get herons here, and I hate to lose fish. So, and it's hard. You know, as we are in the off season, the plants die back. It's kind of hard to keep everything covered up and safe, but those plants, those floaters work pretty well. And I think there's an opportunity for me to add to them, but I'm not going to do that today. This plant's doing great. What is this? Dwarf red leaf. Really, really doing well here. Love that it's in the corner here. It's just taking off. It's doing very well. So there's just a quick maintenance. Nothing dramatic. Fish are good. Plants are good. Overall, no complaints. We're going to have some weather, like I said, coming in. We're going to have rain the next few days. Fish will like it. I'll just keep an eye on water levels. And then, yeah, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to grab some guppies. Put some more guppies in there. Maybe catch those minnows and put them in the main tank. Maybe just do a quick clean. Maybe I'll just take some water out, a little water refresh, see how it's going. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you next time.